Alright. Welcome back to Dream Zone's Half Human. This is chapter 14 of 16. This is, we are down to the final 3 chapters. Now, if you remember in the last video, some strange person popped up. A new person we haven't seen yet by the name of Mia. And Mia claims to want to help you. But who is she really, and how is she connected to Logos? Is she in some kind of like underground, rebellion against Logos? Is she a robot? Is she an android? Is she a human? Does she know what Logos is doing? Was she a part of Logos at one point in time and defected and now is part of some rebellion against Logos? Living underground? I have no idea. But there's only one way to find out. That's by playing chapter 14. Alright. So the car takes off while you're still trying to catch your breath. Your father sent me. I'm Mia. I was worried when you weren't home. Oh. So Dad sent you. That's probably not good then. Of course. Why would my father send her for me? I've never met her. I work with your father at Logos, so okay, that's not good. Now, it's not just some underground rebellion, Mia. It's actually a bad guy. It works with our father. But who are those guys? Because of who your father is, well, do you know what he does? I don't know if I can trust this lady. Play it cool, tell her what you know, say no. Let's play it cool. I know he works in robotics. We know that you know more than that. It's because they know everything that we know, because they're monitoring everything that we're doing. I don't know what you're talking about. We've been following you for a long time, even before you discovered the truth about Emily and David. I still don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, what Emily? Who's Emily? You can try to keep that up, but you're not a very good liar. You weren't programmed to be a good liar. You look in the rearview mirror and are surprised to see that you're not being followed. Well, that's good. Why would those guys give up so easily? Those guys were our competitors. What did they say? Or what did they want? They were going to kidnap you and get an android as ransom. Or maybe just get a look at the codes he's written. So they're going to use me to blackmail my father. Crocus will do anything to get their hands on your father's work. Maybe Crocus is the underground rebellion. Maybe that's not necessarily a competitor. Maybe they're trying to shut down these robotics. Crocus, they couldn't have come up with a better name for an android manufacturer. Your mind is racing as Mia drives you into a strange part of town. You can hear her talking to someone on the phone. Everything is fine. I found Tongue-Tied. I'm getting him to the safe house. Mia hangs up the phone and looks over at you. Your father wanted to make sure you were safe. She pulls into the driveway of a shady-looking 2-story apartment building. You still have to explain to him what you were doing in Seattle. You know what I do in Seattle is my own business. He needs to explain to me why Kate doesn't know who we are. She smiles at you and it feels like she's staring into your soul. She does know everything. It is true. Oh, look at all the robotic parts everywhere. You walk into a tiny apartment, the space is cramped, and there is a weird smell in the air. Welcome to apartment 1130. It's not much, but it's my lucky number. It's a long lucky number. It's my birthday. What was that? 1130, so November 30th? You stand in the middle of the room and look around at the small apartment. It's nice, I guess. It's company pad. It's not really set up for entertainment. It's work, not pleasure. I can see that. Well, it will only be for the night. Those guys will search for us if we try to leave town. You look around for a place to sit. We'll get to the safe house tomorrow. It's a cabin, like a retreat in the woods. Sounds good, I guess. Things aren't adding up. I would like to speak to my father. Why did those men stop chasing us? How long have you worked for Logos? That is curious. Like, why did the guys all of a sudden stop chasing us when Mia was all of a sudden in the picture? So that's a good question. I mean, if you're so intent on catching us, why did they stop following us? Mia chuckles as she walks away. It seems like she's trying to buy time. A high-speed car chase through a sleepy town like Cleveland would draw unwanted attention. Right, but I mean, they didn't even try. Believe me, they've been tracking us this whole time. Then wouldn't they be here already? I was blocking their signal, but they're trying to get a lock on us right now. All of this sounds very suspicious. I'm very suspicious of Mia. Tonight could get kind of hairy. They will be after us. You should get some rest. I'm not tired, and I'd like to know more about what's going on. Rest now, we'll talk later. Mia heads into the kitchen and try to get comfortable on the couch. I need to figure out what's going on. After trying to rest for a few minutes, you follow Mia into the kitchen. Can't sleep? Not at all. I got too much stuff going on in my head about Logos and Kronos and Kratos and whatever that other company's name is. Not today. No, today's been, I don't know, too weird. I believe it. Well, do you want something to eat or drink? So you can drug me? No, I'm fine. I just want to know more about Logos. How did you find out about them? I started following your father's career, and I was a student at Berkeley. So you were in California, and you heard about him. Yeah, his work is famous in certain circles. I've lived in the same house as him, and I didn't know about it. Well, I was lucky enough to hear about it when he was still teaching. You nod and look at the ground. You don't know why it's making you so upset. You already knew he was hiding his work from you. For some reason, other people being on the secret is making things worse. So I know a lot about what you know, but how did you first discover what your father was doing? I don't know this lady. Can I really tell her the truth? I don't think so. I don't think we can tell her the truth anymore. I mean, Mia's super suspicious. Tell her how you found out. Don't tell her. Find out more about your father's work. I ain't telling her shit. She's too suspicious. I'm not telling her anything. There were clues around the house. Oh, really? Yeah, all kinds of little things. I just put the pieces together. Fascinating. You're so smart. Feels like she's not buying it. Mia is just being polite. A weird smile spreads across Mia's face. Tell me about Emily. What was that like? What was what like? What do you want to know? How did you find out she was a robot? I used to climb into her room through her window. How romantic. How did that give her away? Well, she was going through an upload phase. She was downloading shit. One day I went in and she was just staring at this. You pull the phone out of your pocket and set it on the kitchen table. That's me. That's Emily's phone. I found it in her room today when I went to talk to her. So they forgot her phone when they took her. Yeah, and considering her phone keeps her running, I assume it wasn't Logos who took her. You could be right. It feels like a confirmation that something bad had happened to Emily. I need to know that she's okay. Ask if Logos has Emily. Ask why Mia doesn't have an answer. Leave it alone. Look, I think it's important and we need to ask if Logos has Emily. We were trying to, but today has been so crazy I haven't heard. But they were going to bring her in? After what you did to David, of course they were. So I shouldn't have done that. I don't know, you guys won the game, right? That's right. You sure did. Emily was worth more than that. She was worth more than that game. She's artificial. I mean, you do know that, right? She's not art. She's real. She's a real girl. I mean, she's definitely a robot. She's a robot. I'm pretty sure we picked her up before this crew of thugs got to town. I hope so. I certainly hope so. Mia puts her hand on your shoulder and tries to comfort you. If she is lost, this will be a huge help. Mia takes the phone and you have to fight off the impulse to take it back from her. She means a lot to you, didn't she? Yes, she does. She absolutely does. I don't know if I can explain what she meant to me. I don't know if I can explain that. I mean, how do you explain true fabricated love? She was the best thing that happened to me. She is real. I was wrong about her. Look, she's the best thing that happened to me. It's a bold statement. It's a bold statement, Cotton. You must know that. I had an inkling about it. It's like she was designed to be my perfect woman and have me fall madly in love with her. She was. It's all fabricated. Absolutely, in a way. Well, it worked. I'm crazy about her. I would do anything for her. Even knowing she's not real. Yeah, well, I'm not real either. She's more than real. Could be right. You notice Mia's eyes have narrowed. She's peering out the window at someone. You follow her gaze. Who's that guy? Someone who wasn't supposed to come here. Well, he's here now. It's too dark to see the man walking towards the front door, but he looks big. He certainly is here, isn't he? Mia looks a little flushed as she starts to grab at you and move you toward a dark hallway just off the kitchen. Come on, he can't see you. Why is that? I don't know who we can trust. Logos has almost as many spies as it has enemies. Interesting. Is he going to try to hurt me? No, I don't know. I need you to do what I say, and I promise you will be safe. So what do I do? Get in the back bedroom and don't make a sound until I come get you. She leads you in the back bedroom and closes the door. It's so suspicious. I don't think this guy is that like, I don't think he's something that we need to worry about. Stay back here no matter what. There's a sharpness to Mia's voice that wasn't there earlier in the day. I need to know who this guy is. Oh, we listening in. We are definitely listening in. I bet it's Mia's boyfriend. I bet we're getting ready to hear some crazy things. Lean up against the door and listen. You can hear the door opening. Hey, what are you doing here? I needed to make sure that you had the kid. You knew he was with me. Fine, I guess I just needed to know that everything was going smoothly. And until you showed up, it was. Why did I have to hide? She's telling him she has me. It's probably the father, maybe. You try to stay still, but you can feel the rage building inside you. You want to charge out of the door and confront them. So did he tell you anything? I bet it's the father. The old man did it. The kid is in love with his father's robot. Now we just need to find her. So maybe maybe it's not our dad. It won't be a problem. We have her phone. How'd you get that? I had it the whole time. The kid gave it to me. Just like that? Yeah, so something's weird. We can't trust Mia. We shouldn't have gave her the phone. The way they're laughing, you can tell they're surprised that you helped them. I knew something felt wrong. We're probably with the competition. We're probably not with Logos at all. That's when you hear a ding of a notification alarm. It's not your phone. You look around the room. With that laptop ding. You flip it open, see that there is a chat notification on the top of the screen. I don't have the password, but we can get it. Text Kate, try to find the password. Oh, we texting Kate because that's probably the best way that we can do it. You take out your phone and text Kate. Hi, Mia. Not even a second goes by and laptop dings again. Your heart sinks. She's been the one spying on me this whole time. Oh, so Mia is Kate. Kate is Mia. You start to think back and everything she said to you since she rescued you off the streets. I bet she was the one who sent those guys after me. She's not with Logos. Nope, not at all. Mia keeps saying that she knows everything about this, but she doesn't know any more than you do. I've just been letting her control the conversation. You try to excuse your gullibility because you were chased through town. I still should have asked more questions. And now I've given her the phone and she's going to find Emily. You decide that you have to get out of here and warn your father, or at least Ken and Tyler. I need to get out of here for Emily. Try the window, text Ken and Tyler, walk out the front door. Let's try the window. You try the window, but closer inspection reveals that someone has sealed it with screws and glue. Clearly, they were planning to trap me back here. You think about trying the door, but they're not just going to let you walk out of there. I guess we're texting Ken and Tyler. They'll hear me if I try to break the glass. You sit down in bed and hang your head. You can hear loud stomps on the ground as someone comes to the door. You jump as Mia unlocks the door and enters the room. It's okay, you're safe. You look around her, but you can't see the big man anywhere in the apartment. I am free to leave, right? I better be. Mia smiles and nods as she walks over and places a gentle hand on her shoulder. I don't want you to feel trapped. Good, then I think I need to leave. The only problem with that is that I don't want you to get hurt. I need to get to my dad. And who's going to hurt me? He wants you to stay here. He wants you to be safe. Mia's eyes catches something out of order on the bed. She turns to see her laptop on the bed. So, now you know. Yep, I know. I know everything. I know it all. I know that you know nothing about the project other than what I told you. And you didn't even pick up on that until now. Your eyes lock. The tension is thick in the air. I need to get out of here. Try to leave. Ask who she is really. Take the laptop. Ooh. Should we take the laptop? Oh, we stealing that laptop. Just gonna grab this. You can grab that, but you're not getting out of this room. You want to bet? Mia goes and stands on the other side of the bed. She is glaring at you and snarling. What's wrong with you? You don't know who you're messing with. I'm twice your size, Mia. There's no way your size can match my level of crazy. Oh, probably right. I'm leaving, you're not going to stop me. I'd love to see you try. Oh, we about to. Mia gets right in the doorway. She spreads her arms out and crouches down. Is that your fighting stance? I've been studying martial arts my whole life. I'm not impressed. You're a little scared and she looks really intense. She growls every time you move. You decide to charge at her. You hope your weight advantage will win out. Mia moves to the side and spins. Mia moves to the side and spins. She drives her elbow into your nose. Damn. Ouch. You're on the ground. Both hands have gone to your nose. There's a stinging pain and blood is coming out. That hurt. God, it sounds like it freaking hurt. You struggle to get back to your feet. She really knows how to punch. You look at her. She's back in her fighting stance, ready to go again. Oh, we about to do something. Punch her back? We about to knock Mia out. We about to knock her out. Can't just let her do that to me. You ball up your fist and let it fly. Mia blocks the punch and sends you spinning to the ground. Stand still. Just give up. I don't want to hurt you. You grab her leg and pull her to the ground, but her other leg comes down hard on your chest. You curl up into a ball and Mia springs to her feet. Actually, let's keep going. Hurting you is fun. You're going to regret saying that. You roll up onto your feet and tackle her in one motion. Mia kicks and punches at you all the way to the ground. You can't hold me like this. Stop hitting me. You drive your elbow into Mia's face and you feel the thud as the back of her head bounces off the floor. Ooh, that sounds like it hurts. The sound makes you a little queasy and she grabs her head. I'm sorry. I'm a girl. She's whooped our ass. We get one punch in. She's like, I'm a girl. You get off Mia, you're frozen. You can't believe what you just did. I'm so sorry. Mia gets back to her feet. She's crying and holding the back of her head. I didn't mean to hurt you. I don't think we did. Yeah, you didn't. I knew it. I knew it was just a ploy. Mia's voice has changed and she isn't crying anymore. Mia jumps at you and drives an uppercut into your chin. The hit lifts you off your feet. You start to feel weightless and you don't even feel your body hit the ground. You just melt into darkness. Knocked the hell out. Got absolutely destroyed by Mia. Mia absolutely whooped our ass. But at least now we know that she's the enemy. Mia is definitely the enemy. She doesn't know shit about Logos. She was the one that was pretending to be Kate this entire time. And now we need to figure out how to get out of there. She's definitely the competition. She has to be. She was pretending to be Logos. But she's got to be that competition. And she kidnapped us. She kidnapped us. We got to get out of there. We got to get back to Dad. We got to find Emily. Hopefully Logos does have Emily. But we shall see. Hope you guys are enjoying Dream Zone's Half Human. In the next video, we'll be tackling Chapter 15. You wake up tied to a bed and not in a fun way. How are you getting out of this one? Well, be sure to find out in the next video. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you think is going to happen. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And join the Tethered. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.